Oh, hi guys, Texas Man here. I didn't know that you guys were going to be watching this video about a shark movie. Why in the world would you guys want to watch me talk about a shark movie? Haven't you guys seen enough shark movies? Obviously, you guys haven't seen enough shark movies. You guys have been bugging me in streams for so long to watch this movie, The Requiem from 2002. I'm sorry, 2022. It's another shark movie, guys. Why would I want to watch this? Oh. How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. If you guys would also do me the biggest favor of all, head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2. Of course, if you guys have any more movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, let me know in the comment section of this video or any of my other videos. Now let's talk about the shark movie, The Requiem, because you guys made me have to watch this. Let me be completely honest with you guys. This movie's awesome. I actually like this movie. I know, shocking. You're like, wait, what? For the first 90 seconds, he's like really not into it. I actually like this movie because it really doesn't involve sharks. All right, so this film is rated R. It's about an hour and 30 minutes long, and you guys can get this movie only at digital stores. I really wish this had a DVD or a Blu-ray release, because unfortunately this is only available in 4K digitally. It is $7 to rent, $13 to buy on average. There was no theatrical release, and like I said, there is no physical release, at least at the time I'm recording this video. There may come a point where this film does get a DVD and Blu-ray release, maybe even a 4K release, but I highly doubt it, because this film is extremely under the radar. This film really hasn't gotten a gigantic marketing push. If it wasn't for you guys bugging me in streams for the past several months and asking me to watch and review this thing, I would never have even heard of it. So thank you. I mean, it just went right under the radar for me, and I was happy to watch this movie for you guys and review it. So those of you guys don't know, the plot is kind of interesting, but kind of basic in general. It follows a couple on this remote villa in Vietnam trying to survive a dangerous storm that sweeps them out into sea, and it leads to a bunch of great whites hunting them down while they're also trying to hopefully get rescued and to save themselves and get back home. Very basic premise that they were able to stretch for a 90-minute film, and I think they did a great job. Fantastic horror thriller soundtrack. I want to state that right off the bat. When this movie starts off, the soundtrack just swings right in and it immerses you into what's going to happen, what is coming. I was also happy at the beginning of the film, it deals with what it means to be social and how social media has changed social interactions. Let's be honest, social media has really changed social interactions among people, especially couples. It's really divided people. Like we see in this film, the wife character, she is just all in with keeping up with social media. She's obsessed, like, I don't have any Wi-Fi, I can't get internet, and this and that. And the husband's like, I don't have any of that. I don't need to worry about that. I'm here to spend time with people, not people that I may or may not ever meet in real life. And it was cool that they dealt with that. And it's a really interesting thing because it adds to the characters. It adds to the characters' backgrounds. It adds to the characters' motivations of why they do certain things or don't do certain things. And it also helps you understand what they're going to do, and it also helps them bond as a couple when they finally realize social media is kind of a block for them that they have to overcome, along with other things. This film, I don't want to disgust anybody in this review, but this film is very adult, and it goes into some really dark, graphic moments when it comes to the dialogue, especially within the first 20 to 30 minutes of this film. It is dealing with some really tragic backstories, And this film tells you enough information so you can understand what's going on with this couple and why they are on this remote villa in Vietnam and why they are there. And I was moved. The acting is perfect. It treats you like an adult. This movie treats you like you're an adult. The interactions and the dialogue between this couple, it feels lifelike. Like this is what people would say if these certain scenarios were going on before the storm hits, before the storm hits, and after the storm hits. What they're saying to each other is something that would happen in real life. It doesn't feel completely scripted. It feels real. And we don't get a lot of that in movies today. Also, I want to state that the film does have fabulous camera work, especially when it comes to the underwater shots of life, when it comes to like the sharks and the turtles. The camera work is just pinpoint accurate, and I love it. And I really wish this film got a theatrical release just so you could see the sea life camera work, the underwater camera work on the big screen. Like, I want to see that. Um, the film, and I know this is like something I criticize a lot, but the film spends the first 20 minutes really getting you invested in the two main characters, the couple. And like I said earlier, it gives you that tragic backstory. And throughout the film, there's just tons of character moments and there's character growth that's going to keep you invested. I do want to state also that this film is, like I said earlier, rated R, and it's because there is some language and there's some really bloody violence in this film. Um, and like I also said, it goes into some really harsh and dramatic and sad adult stuff. Adult themes are covered in this film, and we don't get a lot of that in shark movies. We get the whole scientist or military group trying to do something good or bad. Sharks get involved, and they, nom 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 nom, eat people. But this film, I can't stress this enough. This film is very adult. It's very adult. And the film is very realistic, especially when it comes to things like how the storm would affect certain things, what blood does and can't do, how do you bandage wounds, and how does glass work, and you can't just walk on it or step on it and think you're not going to get hurt. They're walking around on glass and whatnot trying to do certain things, and they're like and it makes you cringy at times. And also, the characters in general make smart decisions in this movie. For the most part, they're making smart decisions, and I'm happy about that. Sometimes we get shark movies, and the characters are just complete cannon fodder. Like, they are literally written into the script so the shark can have something to eat for the movie's sake. And I want to talk about the sharks. This is not a shark movie. Now, you might be thinking, what are you talking about? It's on the poster of the film. They're in the trailers. This is not a shark eats all human feast movie, and there's like one or two people that survive at the end. This film has sharks in it, yes, but it's not a shark movie. It's not like, I don't know, The Meg. This film is more like Jaws. Best way to describe it. This film's like Jaws, where this film is a character horror drama movie / survival film where the sharks are in the movie, but they add to the horror aspect of the film. Like I said, this movie is 90 minutes long. The sharks don't show up until an hour into the movie's runtime. Let me state that again. This movie's 90 minutes long. It takes 60 minutes for the sharks to first show up in the film. Now you might be thinking, okay, so the last 30 minutes is nothing but num 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 num, eat eat eat. No, not really. Like they do go num 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 on one of the characters, actually two characters, because there's an extra character that shows up for some random reason, because movie. But the sharks really don't do anything except eat people. They're not there to just cause a gigantic problem. They add to the horror aspect. But this movie is more of a character piece, and I'm happy about that. And this is one of the best movies, honestly, involving sharks that I have ever seen. And this is probably up there almost close to Jaws. And I think you guys really need to check this movie out. To me, this is a must watch, it's a must own, and this is one of the best movies of 2022. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. And with that, I'm going to give the Requiem an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys next video or stream. Bye, guys.